Basketball's played a very pivotal role in my life. You know, my junior year of high school, I broke my ankle and I missed about 6-7 months of basketball, and not being able to play basketball and having the game taken away from me for so long, it really put things in perspective for me. And I grew a new love for the game, a new perspective for it. I started working a lot harder. I put on more and more muscle as I was going through that recovery process, and I think that really changed my outlook on the entire thing. One thing I really wanted to get accomplished this summer, I really wanted to focus on myself, kind of alleviate the outside noise and just not think about anything. So I wanted to come back home here to Texas, and I'm out here on a ranch, in the middle of nowhere, Texas. So I met Bridget, my yoga lady, through some of the people here at the ranch as well.
Every exhale, pressing further back forward and kicking harder into your thing.
I probably started doing normal yoga practices maybe about 2 summers ago. I'd always heard about certain players and even certain athletes just doing it, and I always thought it was kind of funny. Just sitting there stretching the entire time, until I actually took a class and I realized how hard it was and how intense it was, and I gained a whole new respect for yoga athletes and just people who practice yoga. And when I first started, I thought this lady was crazy. She was telling me, I need you to hang upside down and do push-ups upside down. I need you to give me some dips upside down. Okay, we're gonna work on your handstand today. And I was like, man, how's this gonna help me on the basketball court? But then I started doing it more and more, and I feel the benefits of it. I wasn't a believer at first, but I'm a big proponent of it now. A big part of yoga is your breathing, and you have to really focus on your breathing when you're in these poses, and it really is good for me. Being 7 foot tall, being as tall as these basketball players are, you really open up these these certain muscle groups that smaller people just naturally have it opened up, as far as like your hips and your groin. And a big part of basketball is being able to do a lot of things through your core, and yoga helps strengthen your core as well. And then another aspect of yoga is really challenging yourself mentally. You're in these hard positions, and you're really training your mind and training yourself to get comfortable in uncomfortable positions. And that's one thing that my teacher, Bridget, she teaches a lot. And that's one thing she's a big proponent of, is that you're going to be in these positions, but you got to train yourself just to take yourself somewhere else. There's going to be a lot of times on the floor where you're tired in the fourth quarter, you kind of do the same thing. You just push yourself through. And with these new challenges and the facing with this yoga class, I think it's going to help me to be able to do that as well this season.
Good job, as always. Awesome.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Take care. See you next time.
All righty. Another week down.